Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Let me turn down the fucking music. The music is way too fucking loud, isn't it? I already know it's loud. It's way too fucking loud. Music needs to chill the fuck out. Ow, fuck. Probably should turn on a light. The light's not on, but you know what? Does the light need to be on? Yes. I fucking hate this lamp. No? The fucking lamp won't turn on. Jesus Christ. It's gonna be more scuffed than I even fucking thought. God damn. No fucking lamp. Alright. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna keep trying with the lamp, alright? In fact, you look at that screen while I try to fix my lamp. I'm not sure what the fuck is wrong with it. Remove that. Just have to take down entire parts of my setup to get to my janky fucking lamp. Ah. There we go. That's what we want. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that works. Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, that works. I didn't need that bottle anyway. There we go. The webcam's a little bit fucked up, but you know what? Who needs a webcam? Certainly not us. People aren't watching because of my good, charming looks. Maybe we'll just... We're gonna fucking turn things up a little bit. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, how's that look? I think it looks nice. There we go. Yeah. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was a scuffed fucking beginning. Now, as the title states, we're going to level a paladin, and we are going to explore the very diverse opinions in which people have festered about asmongold. Now, the reason why I want to cover this, it's actually pretty simple. I'm what you would call a leftist fucktard. And even though I'm a leftist fucktard, I still like asmongold. I've Asmon's a fucking guilty pleasure of mine, and when I say guilty pleasure of mine, I mean it was the days of World of Warcraft Legion when I originally started watching Asmongold. So it's been a hot fucking minute, right? I have been watching Asmon for years, okay? It would be an underestimate to say I've been watching Asmongold for half a decade, which when I say that out loud, it's a little bit fucking sad. But I cultivated friends through Asmongold's community. I've I'll put it to you this way. You can scan Asmongold videos and I'm one of those dumb fucks jumping in the background, especially during Classic WoW. I was on the same realm, you know. That's what type of Asmongold fan I was. Dedicated Asmongold fan. And one thing that I have noticed over the last 2 years is, as Asmon said, is a change in his content. He became a fucking far-right psychopath. And I don't want to say like far-right psychopath in the sense that he's a far-right psychopath. That's like more mischoosing of words. What I mean by like a fucking psychopath is, I don't know, like he started really fucking rage baiting motherfuckers. That's the best way to explain recent Asmongold content. He just started rage baiting to fucking hell and back. He started following into his like Texas southern roots a little bit, is kind of what was happening with Asmon. And I'm not surprised people started turning against Asmon and like labeling him far right and shit. Like, I would say 7 or 8 months ago, I was like strongly trying to defend Asmon still. When I say strongly defend, I mean like when I would be on like Reddit and shit talking on my account, I would be casually like on the side of maybe Asmon isn't that bad that bad of a guy. I would try to lightly be on the fucking Asmon defense a little bit. But I don't know, like I think the best thing that we can do at this point is I can shut the fuck up and we can find someone else to feed us content while I level my paladin. I think that's going to be the best scenario, best course of action. But yeah, my entire point is like Asmon used to be one of those like light Gamergate guys, and when I first discovered Asmon, I was also to the same like level of, I would say, like social justice warrior that Asmon was, right? I was kind of a dick. And that's why I liked Asmon's content, but one of the reasons why I really liked Asmon's content is I felt like as I developed as a person, as like I furthered my political views and shit like that, I need to turn down the music. But yeah, like, so as my political views grew and I became like way more liberal, you could say, I felt like Asmon was also doing the same to a degree. But then I would say probably like 2022, that really started to fucking change, and it changed hard and drastically fast, because before that, Asmon was the cuck, right? Asmon was the guy that would regularly defend women, would regularly defend gay people, would stand out against the basic Gamergate, gamer, dumb fuck, like, opinion. But I feel like there's a part of that Asmon is just a contrarian, and he's going to say whatever wasn't popular at the time, because now thinking about it, when Asmon was being like more positive towards women and shit like that back in like 2019, 2020, that wasn't really the popular opinion on Twitch, but I feel like Asmon went with the unpopular opinion, and that's why people like really respected Asmon. That's why I respected him. But now it seems like that's now the popular opinion, so Asmon's kind of like grifting to the unpopular opinion, I guess. I don't know. Either way, should we just start with watching the Asmon apology? I think that... Nah, we're gonna watch like 20 fucking Asmon apologies. We're gonna find... There we go, Tectone. Oh, yeah, we'll watch the Tectone fucking reaction. I haven't seen Tectone react to this. Or I don't know, is Tectone, is that a good route? I don't know. I don't know if Tectone is really good. I don't fucking know. Oh god, Turkey Tom. Oh god. Turkey, no. Okay, Turkey might be a good one. Turkey might actually... That one might hurt, okay. We got Queeman. Queeman? The Queeman. Da. Oh yeah, we got Prime. Not even have to do with asmongold, it's just fucking Prime. That's what you need. This is the only Prime I need. Fuck Jake Paul. Oof. Asmon apologizes for being... That's a fiery title. Jesus. You know what?
Alex Jones. How are you?
Let's break out of the echo chamber, ladies and gentlemen. Let's watch the Quarter Pounder talk about this situation. I'm very curious what the Quarter Pounder opinion is on Israel-Palestine and how it relates to asmongold. Oh, it's gonna be oh, this is gonna be good. Oh my god. Oh my god. Asmongold fired from his own PC company. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Fuck it, let's do it. We're watching the Quarter Pounder.
This is why we never apologize.
Yep, we don't.
I want to say first and foremost, if you're an asmongold viewer, I've always enjoyed asmongold's content, even though we don't necessarily always agree on everything politically. I'm not some sort of terminally online weirdo who can't get over that kind of thing.
Yes, you are.
I also think that it's worth pointing out.
The Quarter Pounder
if
is already
asmongold
lying.
wanted to apologize, he had every right to do so. If he feels like he owed people an apology and he wanted to do that, that's fine. What I want to talk about is how pointless apologies are and when it comes to an online mob, because as expected, nobody's letting him off the hook. People are still having complete meltdowns online and criticizing every little thing he does. So to be clear, if asmongold felt like he really just for himself needed to apologize, I understand that. I think there's probably once or twice in my career where I've issued an apology, and it was because I felt like I owed it to my specific viewers. And if he felt like that, I respect it. I don't think, however, it was his viewers that were actually demanding the apology. I think it was weirdos online who don't actually watch his content.
Yeah, it was.
That's
the
just
woke mob.
The reality of it. And since he apologized, you would think, boy, that should make things go away, right? Well, no. He got fired from his own computer company.
It was the woke mob.
He got fired from his own gaming group, OTK. Now everyone's saying it was mutual, but it wasn't mutual. So again, I ask you, why apologize?
I'm not really sure he got fired.
There is no value in apologizing. Again, if Asmon felt like he owed it to his viewers,
I think the Quarter Pounder is lying to us already.
I respect that.
Not good.
I understand that.
Definitely
I don't think
not
his
good.
viewers were demanding an apology. I think it was a bunch of weirdo Queers for Palestine, for terminally online losers
Glory to the
who've never experienced any kind of strife in their entire life.
You know, it's kind of wild to hear.
But let's get into the story. I
the
do want to
Quarter
let
Pounder
everyone
call
know.
someone an
Coffee
online
Brand
loser.
Coffee, my coffee
An
company.
overly online loser, I guess.
Selection is here. All of these are limited time only flavors, and they are absolutely
Wait, what
delicious.
are we talking about?
Promo code The Quartering. You'll save they're available in whole bean and
Is
ground.
he shilling product?
We got peach cinnamon, maple cream, apple strudel, and
Is this
spiked
cutting bag
jack-o'-lantern.
really
By the way,
shilling
if
whatever
you've
the fuck
purchased one of these,
trash
please
he
do
wants
come
us
back
to
and
buy
leave
this
a
time?
review on them, because they're all
Disgusting.
new flavors. So we definitely would love to get your reviews on them.
Fucking disgusting.
Include a picture.
Absolutely sick.
Pictures are required for reviews, so people who don't, so it's actually, people who bought it. But
He's trying to sell us on his fucking disgusting ass
natural sugar. I
merchandise
syrup,
bullshit.
like the maple cream and the peach cinnamon.
Probably gives you cancer.
Jack Lantern, a little maple syrup in there for sweetener.
Allegedly.
Is absolutely ridiculous.
Allegedly, it gives you cancer of the ass, so stay away from it.
Now, a lot of people are talking about this kind of stuff. Coffeebrandcoffee.com. Link in the description.
Oh my god, he's still talking about it.
Posted this. This comment was posted.
He's like actually shilling for coffee.
Asmongold's Palestine apology video. Said comments are also being deleted from his channel, however. Now, I don't know. People always say that, you know, this comments getting deleted thing happens. I don't know. People have told me that, you know, people have accused me of deleting comments. Do you think I have time for that? I upload 4 to 5 videos a day.
Yes,
plus
he
I
does.
live stream every day at 1 Eastern.
He does have time to delete the comments because he's a sensitive little quarter pounder.
Deleting people's angry comments.
And he
So
can come up with new material, new jokes.
But it's a very valid point. Was the comment, quote, Asmongold does a whole tirade against Melanie Mack and her terrible Christian values. Everyone disagrees with him. No apology video. Asmongold briefly criticizes Islam. 3 Hassan Abi fans, extremists, yell at him. 20-minute apology video, begging for forgiveness and promising to change his life.
Hey, look.
I would agree with that.
Sometimes you listen to what the people have to say, all right?
I don't know if I have any Palestinian viewers.
Sadly, the Palestinian like freedom fighters, yeah, they actually can cancel your ass. They'll fucking
I appreciate you.
They'll fuck your life up. Don't even worry about it, all right?
But let me just
don't
ask
even
you a
fucking
question.
worry because they have the moral high ground. So
Do you
you're
think any Jewish
fucked.
people in
Okay,
Israel
when I say
would have
fucked,
to
I
bend
mean
the knee
fucked
and
with a
go through
capital
the
F.
ritual for saying they don't care about what's going on in America? The answer is no. Do you think any Palestinian people would be fired from their own jobs and forced to go through humiliation ritual for saying, I don't care about inner city crime? You know, if some Jewish person said, I've got my own problems. I don't care about black folks and their crime and inner city problems.
What?
Right?
Hang on, I have
Do
to.
you think that they would have been
I have
fired
to take
from
that
their
back.
jobs?
What?
No, of course not.
The fuck is
you
Hami
think
talking about right
Anybody
now?
gets banned from Twitch for having anti-Jewish sentiment?
The fuck is Hami
No,
going on
Hassan
about?
Abi-
Hang on, hold up. I kind of spaced out.
I don't care about inner city.
It's hard to focus on him. Okay,
if some
he like
Jewish
triggers
person
something
said,
deep inside of me.
I've got my own problems. I don't care about black folks and their crime and inner city problems.
Yeah, I do got long hair.
Do you think that they would have
It
been
is
fired from their job?
it's a sign of being an evolved human.
Do you think
Is the longer your
anybody
hair are,
gets
the more
banned
evolved you've
from
become.
Twitch for having anti-Jewish sentiment? No. Hassan Abi, one of their most popular streamers, had a little Terry on his live stream. It says anti-Israel stuff all the time and has never been banned for it.
I think there's probably a line to this.
Type of stuff is promoted.
Hang on.
So why is it Islam?
I need to fix my shit. This can't take me 2.5 hours just to pause a fucking video. This is a little ridiculous. This is L streamer right now. The fuck can I do to fix this? Okay. Alright, this is how we do this. Well, actually, no. Leaving that there. We're doing it a little bit scuffed right now, okay? It's a little bit scuffed. I'm scuffed. It's okay. We are working through the drama and the bullshit, and we are becoming better people because of it. Alright? That's all we have to tell ourselves at the end of the day, is that we are becoming better people even though we're not. Alright? It's a fucking lie. It's a scam. But gotta believe in the fucking lie sometimes, alright? Just embrace the... I would say embrace the trauma, but it's more like embrace the drama and chaos, become an agent of chaos, and destroy the fucking world, and laugh! Laugh, goddammit! Alright. I think that's okay. Alright, there we go.
For example, anybody looking at
well, I hope you had a good
Asmongold
rest.
Actually said is he was criticizing Terry's. I'm sorry. I'm not pro person that will blow themselves up. Sorry, not sorry.
Why not?
Fortunately, here's the weirdest thing.
I would love if you blew yourself up. That would be fucking excellent. I don't know if I should say that, but you know what? I just did, so
if people were actually
too late
honest
now.
With themselves, no Palestinian and no actual person in Israel really gives a damn about what goes on in America. So why should we have to pretend like we care about that?
Dude.
100,000 people in America die every single year to opioid overdoses. 100,000.
Yeah, true. Oh my God.
Far more than lose their lives in Israel.
Holy shit. The quarter pounder is so fucking smart.
Military-age men flowing over our southern border, bringing drugs.
Holy shit. Wow, dude. Holy fuck. Did you ever think about the fact that there is not a single Palestinian that cares about Americans ODing on fentanyl? Have you ever fucking thought about that? That there's over 100,000 Americans that die by fentanyl and no one gives a single fuck about them. How come the Palestinians are never talking about us dying, huh? It's because they don't give a fuck about Americans. It's the only thing you can really take away from that, okay? Because when's the last time you heard a Palestinian talk about a fucking fentanyl overdose? I don't think you ever heard it. Honestly, the quarter pounder, I really underestimated him. He is a fucking intellectual titan that I'm not really sure I could match. Like, fuck, the dude literally just said, do you think the Palestinians consider the fact that Americans are ODing? No, they don't. Alright, so why the fuck should we care about them? They have never showed us a single lick of passion. Yeah, I guess that's just the way it is. Fuck, Jesus Christ. Excellent.
Drugs and crime to our country, taking over apartment complexes. Are apartment complexes being taken over in Israel?
To get closer.
Again, I would not expect a Jew in Israel to care about these issues, nor would I expect a Palestinian to care about these issues. So why are Americans held to this standard where you absolutely have to care?
Bro, have you ever heard a Palestinian talk about the fucking Venezuelan migrants taking over apartment buildings? I don't think you fucking have. When you really get thunking about it, I don't think I've ever heard a single Palestinian talk about the fact that Venezuelan migrants are taking over apartment buildings in America. It's actually pretty fucked up when you think about it. We should legitimately do something about that. That's pretty bad. Jesus. The fuck is wrong with these Palestinians?
Care about this stuff. I don't. I want to bring back the I don't care. I never look. I don't think that America should be the world police either. Half the reason most of these
this has nothing to do with asmongold. What the fuck?
I would say 3/4.
Bro is talking about Israel, Palestine, and how the fucking Palestinians don't care about Americans ODing.
Hate America is because we're over there meddling in their.
Jesus fucking Christ! This guy clickbaits asmongold harder than I did. Holy shit! Expert move. Bro fucking labeled it asmongold backlash. He's sitting here talking about fucking Palestinians don't care about the Venezuelan migrants taking over apartment buildings. Fuck. That's had a goddamn development and it developed quick. Like, this shit had a higher ramp up than the Fast and Furious franchise.
Their lives. I don't support that. We have a homelessness crisis in this country. We have an inflation crisis. We have a mental health crisis. Every 2 weeks, we have another, confused young teenager going into schools and doing terrible things.
A confused young teen. Yeah, like true. True. Just in case you didn't catch that, the teenagers going into schools and doing horrible things, they're actually transing themselves. That's what he's talking about, alright? They're going in and they're transing themselves. The evil teachers, they're giving them fucking all of the hormones. Okay, Every hormone you can think of, that's what's happened. That's what he's referring to. They're transing the youth, okay? It needs to stop. It's fucking awful.
HD medicine, like their Pez. How about we handle that stuff? Why is that a controversial opinion? No, I don't care how many, you know, IDF agents take out Hamas people, or how many Hamas people are taking out IDF agents, because we have problems in our country.
True.
And what most people don't have the balls to say is that they don't care about you either. That's what Asmongold said.
No, that's not what Asmongold said. That's not what Asmongold said. Hold up. That's not what he said, okay? I like Asmon, alright? I really do. I've watched Asmon for fucking years, alright? Somewhere in my Google Drive, I have a video dated from like fucking 2019 of me watching Asmongold while I was moving out of my room, right? Because like I like scroll through my room and I show my room as I was moving out, and I shit you not, you see my screen in the video and I'm watching Asmongold, alright? This is years of me watching Asmongold. I understand the fucking lore. I like Asmon, alright? But that's not what the fuck Asmon said, alright? Asmon said, I don't care if they get killed, alright? I don't care if they get genocided because they have genocide baked into Sharia law. Which, you know, pretty fucked up to say. I'm not even... I don't want to fucking say anything on that matter because I feel like I'm going to get misconstrued in like 16 million horrible fucking ways, right? The one thing, I'll just say this right here. That's not what the fuck Sharia law is, alright? Sharia law is fucked up, alright? I'll say that. There's some fucked up things that happen. However, it's not genocide baked in. The things about killing Jews, that's actually a separate part of the book, but we're not going to talk about that, okay? We're just not going to fucking... Not today, alright? We're not going to talk about how they're not going to be able to hide behind fucking trees or... You know what? I don't even know about trees. We don't even fucking... Trees are made for paper. We're not getting into this right now. It's way too much. Way too much, and frankly, I can't get canceled to the degree that Asmongold is getting canceled at the beginning of my fucking career, alright? This is the beginning of a long horse ride, and I'm already stepping into the worst fucking treacherous goddamn lands you can think of. It's basically I take my horse through the fucking Florida bayou. We can't do this shit right now. But, it's not genocide. That's not what Sharia law is. And, Asmon was kind of a fucking dipshit. Just an extreme dumb fuck with his statement. I hate to say it. I hate to fucking say it, but it's what happens. It's what happens when you fucking Reddit too hard on the timeline. It's less of Reddit. I'm pretty sure he's just spent way too much time on Twitter, and he's been seeing like that blatant fucking hot racism. All right, I'm talking that hot off the fucking press 1950s style racism. All right, because that's. Honestly, that's what we have to start addressing. The new racism is actually an old 1950s racism, including the fact that, like, Haitians are eating dogs and cats. That's not new type of racism. That's classic racism, okay? That's what the fucking Chinese were doing, right? Chinese, the fucking Japanese, any Asian person, they were stealing your dogs and cats and they were eating them. It was never true. There was never anything behind this. We're literally just reusing racist tropes at this point. It's kind of fucking sad, I gotta tell you. I thought we would be able to come up with new fucking material, but, you know, we lack the creativity, I guess. It's really fucking disappointing.
About the plight of Americans? No, they have their own problems. Do you think Jews in Israel give a damn about inner city crime in America, or inflation in America,
there we go,
or our southern border, or the opioid crisis in America, or the ridiculous amount of a crime that's taking people's lives in America? No! In no other country on the planet is it socially required to give a crap about other countries. This is only America, and it's only certain countries. Why?
What is it? What exactly is he like anti-Israel? Is that what he's saying? Is he saying like fuck Israel? Because like he's saying only America, we care about other countries, right? That's what his argument is. So like, is he saying we shouldn't support Israel? Like fuck them? We don't give them weapons. We don't. Is he like full on America first? Who cares about Israel? Because it sounds like he's using that type of language to like defend what Asmon was saying. He's just like, yeah, why take offense that Asmon said they should get genocided because they have genocide baked into Sharia law, right? Like, why should we care that Asmon said that? They're not American. It's like, okay. So, yeah, I guess we shouldn't really give Israel rockets then, right? Like I'm just saying, like, your opinion is America first, then we should probably put America first and put giving to Israel rockets second, you know? Maybe we save a few $1 billion by not giving them those fucking Tomahawk missiles, you know? Just a thought. Just a fucking, a small thought experiment. Because, like, if you're really America first, shouldn't that, like, you know, apply to not giving Israel? I don't, maybe I'm the problem, I don't know.
Why was Twitch streamer asmongold banned for saying anti-Palestinian stuff while anti-Israel hate speech gets a free pass on the platform every day? Good question. Also don't care. If people on Twitch want to have negative opinions about Israel, I don't care. If they have negative opinions about Palestine, I don't care. If they have negative opinions about the United States, I don't care.
Oh
Some dork on
he
the
doesn't care
about anything stop the free flow of fentanyl over our southern border?
It
fix
doesn't.
the homelessness crisis? Does
There
it
you
fix the
go.
mental health crisis?
True.
Does it help our veterans? No, it is completely irrelevant. This is the problems of a completely unfettered life of privilege. You think the Palestinians who are dodging bombs give a crap about what somebody said on Twitter? No.
They could.
Because they have real problems. You think people, you know, like, do you think people in these war-torn countries in Africa care about what some dork tweets? No. It's rich.
The simple answer as to why we give so much motherfucking money to so many different countries is we're not giving them money, all right? It's more a... When you see the fact of how much money we're giving these countries and like foreign aid and shit like that, that's when you should really start to question what the fuck is my US tax dollars going to? And the reason why I say it like that is these... Okay, so let's focus on like military aid, for instance, right? When we're talking about giving like Israel weapons, or when we're talking about giving fucking like Ukraine weapons or what the fuck ever, that's not like the US sending money with no strings attached. Most of the time when the US has anything to do with money, trust me when I say, there is so many fucking strings attached, okay? There is two types of money that you never want to take in your life. The first type of money is money from your family, and the second type of money is money that's granted to you from the United States government. Both of those have extreme fucking things attached to them, and you want to read the contract before you do that shit, because the next thing you know, your mom is getting you married to the guy down the fucking street because you didn't realize that was a part of the contract for the $10,000. And now you're happily married to a guy you have no fucking idea who he is. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. The thing that you need to understand, the reason why, like, we give so much military technology away is that's how much money we're just wasting on the fucking military, right? When it comes down to the United States, we are spending, like, fuck, I think the last time I checked, it was like $800 billion a year on the military, all right? 800 billion, almost $1 trillion a year we are spending on the United States fucking military, right? And the thing is, a lot of that It's like new shit that we're doing, new tanks, so on and so forth. But a lot of these tanks, they get put in a fucking storage unit somewhere. And then we have to keep repairing them over and over and over and over and again, over and over and over again, right? Until eventually we find a fucking country to pawn them off to or sell them to, right? Or you hit the situation of like the Ukraine, where most of the shit that the Ukraine was using for like, I would say the first year and a half, was like 90s technology, was like 90s weaponry, 90s ammunition, shit that we've been like trying to repair and keep track of for the last 30 fucking years. We're just like, hell yeah, we can start dumping it on the Ukraine and we can use all that goddamn like warehouse space, right? That's why we give like so much actual fucking like weapons and shit away, is because that's just how much we waste on our military. Like, the amount of military waste goes beyond the fact that we spend $90 on screws. It's the fact that we have so much unneeded shit. So much unneeded shit. We are trying to keep track of shit that we built in the 1980s, and then we have the shit that we built in the 1990s, then we have the shit in the 2000s, and so on and so forth, and we're all fucking trying to keep all this shit working. It's actually a goddamn nightmare. It's so fucking retarded. Like, oh my god. I think that will be a future stream, is going into the hyperbolic, retarded nature of the US military and how much fucking money we waste on dumb bullshit. Actually pisses me the fuck off, because it's not even good shit. It's not even cool shit, right? If it was cool shit that the US military was wasting our money on, I would be fucking fine with that. But like, we have let's fucking fact check, right? We are fact checking ourselves. How many flight carriers does the United States have? Let's look it up.
83 scheduled airlines.
There we go.
According
we have 83. What the fuck is this?
The United
83
States has
what?
83 scheduled airlines. According to the United
Airlines,
States.
no. This is actually more retarded than I am. All right, fair enough. How many aircraft carriers does the United States have?
11 aircraft carriers.
Okay, there we go.
According to popularmechanics.com, the United States has 11 aircraft carriers, far more than any other.
Yeah, you guys can hear that shit. You can hear that shit. We have 11 aircraft carriers, right? And if I remember correctly, in 2023, we spent $800 billion on the United States military. All right, so $800 billion on the United States military, and we only have 11 aircraft carriers. What the fuck is that? Okay, if we are spending $800 billion with a fucking B on the United States military, I would like to have twice the aircraft carriers, okay? I want to have 22 of the motherfuckers, all right? That's not even a lot. Imagine how fucking easy that would be for China to blow out those motherfuckers. Gone. Immediately. Out. What the fuck was I doing? We were watching the Quarter Pounder. Do I even want to fucking finish his... He honestly blows. And I got clickbaited because this was supposed to be about fucking Asmon, alright? But it's not about Asmon. It's about the fucking bullshit. It's about ranting about the US military. I'm going fucking insane. Yeah. Actually, we're just going to return to the video. That's what we're going to do.
Kids who spend all day on the internet being offended because they gotta have a cause. They want to have a cause. Free Palestine.
Me, dude. You know, that's fucking me.
Yeah, but I'm a queer
Holy
for Palestine.
Fuck.
What? Why didn't you be a queer for getting a job? Or a queer for education? Or cleaning up our parks?
There we go. That's simple.
Or helping the homeless. Or helping mental
maybe
health,
I should watch What If Altus.
Being a big brother or big sister.
Maybe.
You see, if Asmongold said this about Zionist and Zionist culture, nobody on Twitch would have a problem with it. He's right. He's right.
What was that, like, fruity energy he had right there? Hang on, hold up.
Zionists defended all sorts of...
Yeah, bring it back. That sounded fruity right there. Hold
Twitch
up.
would have a
hold
problem
up.
with it.
Wait a minute.
He's right. He's right. Hassanists defended all sorts of terrible behavior. Hezbollah, Houthis, and 9/11. Asmongold said a culture that wants to end Jewish people and gays is bad. Only one of them was banned. True.
A little bit of a voice crack right there.
F. Asmongold. So he issued an apology, and they're not.
I don't know. Maybe
accepting
I'm
his
hearing
apology.
things.
He said, the vibes and feel of the stream.
I like to
recently
just
have been more
naturally
tense,
hear
and a lot
men
of
in
it
the
is my
submissive
fault.
nature. Like, my bad.
If you think that means my first stream back is going to be playing Dustborn instead of and promoting Sweet Baby, then you'll be very disappointed. I'm not changing anything other than trying to be
Okay,
more
the
positive.
Sweet Baby Ink shit is kind of like kind of cringe.
Right?
I'm not even gonna lie.
It was never about apologizing.
It's too far away.
23,000 likes of the same people that Asmongold bent the knee to. Okay, these are the same losers, terminally online losers who have done nothing with their life. Every one of them. Okay? Every one of those 23,000
Every one of
people
these
haven't done
fucking
jack
absolute
crap with their
degenerate
entire life,
losers.
I promise you. That's who Asmongold was apologizing to.
Complete
These are
pieces
not,
of
These
shit.
are not people. This individual
Actual garbage
Okay.
fucking humans.
has a tiny Twitch channel, trans flag in the bio, 30,000 likes on this, was never going to afford a Starforge PC, was never going to join OTK, was never going to watch
What?
Asmongold in the first place.
They were never going to afford a fucking
Here's Vlad
Starforge,
Brezal.
bro.
Remember the guy that knew forever about
What
what
the
happened
fuck?
to Dr. Disrespect? Getting in there and saying, well, I don't forgive him. What? Saying Terrys are bad? That's not a hot take. He misworded it a little bit. He allowed
Inventory is full.
some level of, crossover. There are obviously Palestinian people who are not Terrys, okay? He should have been more clear there, but that's the only gripe you can have. And of course, here's Hassan Abi also not forgiving him.
It's also additionally ironic when we talk about LGBTQ support because this community his community hates gay people in representation and shit.
That is
another wide swath comment.
So bad. What? No, he's a Weasley little liar, dude. He's a fucking Weasley little liar, dude. Yeah, no, Hassan was fine. He's fine with Asmon. He watched the apology. Him and his friend said some dumbass shit, but what do you expect when you put two dumbasses in a room together, constantly reinforcing their echo chamber? Yeah, you're going to hear some pretty outlandish statements. However, he was actually generally positive when it came to the Asmongold apology, so I don't know. He's a Weasley little liar, dude. Not much more to say.
Here's Hassan Abi saying, Asmongold, you can't just paint with such a broad brush. And then immediately saying, all of Asmongold's fans are anti-LGBTQ.
True.
This is why you never apologize to these freaking losers. Hassan Abi is a do-nothing, change-nothing, born into a near billionaire family, handed his job at the Young Turks from his rich uncle, and sits at home in his mansion. This guy has never suffered, has never gone hungry, has never fought for a damn thing in his life. Okay?
True.
Maybe some
Yes.
dude at the bathhouse sat on his face and he had to fight for air. But other than that,
no.
this guy hasn't done diddly.
Where the fuck did that come from? Wow! Wild! What the fuck? I'm bringing that one back. Hold up. Wait a minute. That was kind of fruity.
Sat on his guy has never suffered, has never gone hungry, has never fought for a damn thing in his life. Okay? Maybe some dude at the bathhouse sat on his face and had to fight for air. But other than that, this guy hasn't done diddly squat. And then people give a
Jesus.
shit about what they care about what this guy says. He's a
Fucking-
loser.
The fucking quartering
all right?
fires back.
He's a do-nothing loser.
Jesus.
Asmongold
You don't
apologizes.
care no more.
Hassan has a meltdown.
He's not out
over
here
him
to
painting
make
with a broad
friends.
brush. Does the exact same thing to Asmongold. Only one of these two people get criticized. It's absolutely pathetic. Asmongold was 100% correct in what he said. Could he have worded it slightly better? Sure, fine, whatever. The guy's Alex Jones.
All right, that
How are
was
you?
cancer.
Jeremy, I love the
That was fucking.
Asmongold new vid. Did he put?
Oh god. All right, so we're gonna speed up Turkey. We're watching Turkey Tom at 100. I'm not sure how to say that. Yeah, I think I'm actually fucking retarded. My bad, guys.
Put out a new video? Oh, he did. Shit, he actually did. He posted a response. Damn.
We're speeding it up. That's what I was trying to say. We're doing it fucking
So, as you guys know,
1.5 speed. There you go. There, I figured out how to fucking English. Okay. Not even sure I'm saying it right, but you know what? Fuck it. I said something. Better than you motherfuckers, right? You could be saying something, but you're not. You're staying silent. Watching in the fucking darkness, cucking yourself like a little bitch. That's all you do is cuck yourself like a little bitch, alright? I was once like that, okay? I once did that in the closet repeatedly, okay? We're not going to bring attention to the fact that I'm in the walk-in closet right now, alright? We're not cucking right now. We're alphaing, alright? We're top Gene, alright? We're leveling up. You wouldn't understand, okay? You fucking troglodytes wouldn't understand. If you did understand, you would... I don't know. I don't know what you'd do.
He went full chud. We're gonna take a look at this and look at what he said.
If you want to consider a genocide as a systematic killing of a group of people, they have genocide built into Sharia law right now. So no, I'm not
being overly based, Asmon.
Genocide that's baked into their laws.
Too based. Sometimes we're too based, alright. And when we're too based, we get banned and we lose money. But we have to lose money to gain character. It's like trading it, okay?
He went full chud, dude. He went full fucking chud in this video.
And how much did they kill? As many as they can. They're not able to
True.
kill as many people as Israel because they don't have as many bombs and as many weapons. But if they did, they'd be doing the same thing. That's it. Just takes enough. That's right. These people are not.
I shouldn't say
allies.
true to
They are
things, okay?
us. They come from an
Just kind of fucking
It kills people
trying to just default YouTuber response, alright? That's all I'm doing right now. And I'm saying true to statements that,
Once again,
let's just say, it wouldn't end pretty for me if people caught me off guard.
He's having a full chud moment. He's really going off. You know, this is one of those things you just don't say in the current atmosphere. Okay.
True.
You don't say, especially on Twitch. Twitch is very sort of leftist leaning. You know, they're obviously most of the people there, most of the streamers are like, you know, free Palestine, that kind of stuff. And he's going off. He's going the fuck off for sure. You know, and I'm surprised that he had this take because I feel like usually when I see him, I don't want to say he's a fence sitter, but I feel like when I've seen his reactions, he avoids giving like specific political commentary. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's pretty rare that you see him go into the specifics of actual like policy stuff. I feel like usually he gives very light reactions. He gives very
You know,
light, like,
I forgot one thing. Turkey Tom is actually younger than me, and therefore, I find most of his takes retarded. No offense against Turkey Tom, alright? It's just... I forgot I think he's retarded. And, yeah, we're gonna have to move on. We're moving on, okay? We're moving on from Turkey Tom, alright? No more turkey.
Let's talk about this, guys.
Maybe Tectone will have a better take.
The whole answer, and this is going to be a pretty long-winded one because I have a lot of things to say right now, and I'm sure you guys have a lot of questions. And by the way, I appreciate the subs, I appreciate the follows. Thanks, guys. Money's tight. You know how it goes. I'm going to answer absolutely everything, and I do just want to talk from my perspective. If anybody gives it, I mean, if you don't, it's all right. I mean, I wouldn't really care either. I'm just some bald guy on the internet.
True, you are just some bald guy.
And more bitter. I mean, I was in the car shop yesterday realizing how much of a bitter man I've become when it comes to content creation. I'm going to be real, guys. I really fucking hate the climate of current content creation. I think it's a fucking joke. I think
Based.
culture is, we were getting a nice reprieve, but now it's worse than it's ever fucking been. People would like to exaggerate anything that they can do to make someone who's a dumbass sound like a fucking neo-Nazi. But that's just my...
There you go.
I want to talk about everything. And before I talk about everything, you guys have to understand. You guys have to understand this. And
I have a feeling Tectone's going to be a little too base, alright? Tectone might be a little too based. Not even going to lie.
We're going to talk about it afterwards. I'm going to talk about how
But do you know it's not based? Trying to do a fucking stream based around dumb fucks talking about asmongold, okay? It's not the best idea for a stream, and I'm realizing that now, and I'm sorry, okay? I am sorry. But we live and we learn. We grow and we become better people. Or at least we hope we do.
the more that I hate this fucking platform, how much I fucking hate social media, how much I fucking hate streamers. I genuinely really do. Because there's no loyalty in anything, and anybody will backstab you just for fun. And I feel like loyalty is something that's lost in this community. And I feel like there's a proper time and place to rage bait for everything. And it just seems like everybody's looking for any excuse to feign outrage in order to farm a couple updates on the internet. Now,
True.
I would like to say, what I'm saying is in no correlation to the asmongold situation right now. This is me just telling you guys that I am a streamer that hates streaming culture. Now, I love my job. I love streaming to my community. But looking on Twitter, seeing what people say every day, seeing the forums, makes me fucking sick. There's been such a decline in...
This is bad content. Alright. I failed. This is bad content. Alright. Because frankly, no offense, Tectone, but I could give two fucks. Alright. And if I could give two fucks, then the chat could give two fucks. And if the chat could give two fucks, then why the fuck are we here? Alright? Why the fuck? Why are we here? Alright? Why? I could be getting pissed off watching Marjorie Taylor Greene right now, alright? This is not a good use of my time. Not a good use of my time whatsoever. In fact, pivoting. Alright, we're pivoting. We are fucking pivoting, alright? Where the fuck are we pivoting to?
Are not actually true.
Yep. Actually, I believe I was DM'd a video. Let's see. Looking steady. Yes, I was. Alright. I was requested to watch this video, so we will watch it. Alright, we will fucking watch it. It's getting hot in my room, though. Alright, it is getting hot in my room. So, what I need to do is, gonna take a 5-minute break. I'm gonna get a drink, right? I'm gonna take a quick fucking break, alright? Quick break. I'm gonna open up my fucking door and I'm gonna let the room air out a little bit. Because at this current rate, I'm gonna fucking die, alright? I'm going to become one of those stories of the goddamn internet nerd that was found in his fucking room with his mind cooked, alright? Because that can happen, alright? If it gets too fucking hot in your room, or if you're like in a server room, you can cook your brain. It's too fucking hot for too long, alright? Like being in a 150-degree fucking area. It's not good. It's not good for the brain. Alright? And I'm already stupid enough as it is. If this increases, we're gonna be at a dangerous fucking disadvantage. Alright? We're already at a dangerous disadvantage, so we cannot fucking add to that. So! I'm gonna let the room air out. I'm gonna get a drink. I'm gonna do the fucking cha-cha. All that good shit, alright? You wouldn't even understand! But we'll be right back. From a word from our sponsor, NordVPN. Alrighty. We are back. But I am not going to be turning back on my light because it gets far too hot in here to have that light on. My bad. Fuck it, something's stuck in my throat, Jesus Christ. But this will be our solution. Just going to drink this down. Alright, there we go. There we fucking go. Alright. And we're gonna hit play on this.
Yes, who is this? Hello? They actually brought a real debater? CNN, actually. This news network.
Did they? Did they bring a real debater? Did they bring a master debater? That is going to be the dwelling question of today. Did they bring a fucking master debater? Probably not. Probably not. Probably going to be a shit debater.
Okay, Emma's in it, so already off to a bad start.
Bullprog says, FYI, Hassan has been doing worse than Apologia for groups like Hezbollah and Houthis in his reaction to Zionism. I mean, I don't know what he said, but I really don't care. To be honest, I find
That's the standard Emma. Okay.
the, like, safe, cozy, rich white people in America picking apart the ideology of resistance.
Safe, cozy white people in America. Okay, she's talking
True.
about herself. Was she about to say ideology of resistance?
People in America picking apart the ideology of resistance groups. Yep. There's nothing to me that makes me want to, like, scream more. It's the height of privilege.
You know what the biggest resistance group probably is in terms of, like, wants to resist and is, like, decently successful at it?
Don't say it.
Arguably Zionism.
Oh,
You know,
God.
That's kind of like the whole point of Zionism.
He
is
said it.
resistance against the rest of the world. You go to Jews and you say, why can't you guys just leave the Middle East and, like, go back to where you're from? Ignoring the fact that most of them are from the Middle East, but she probably doesn't know that because she doesn't know much of anything, right? Why don't you go back to Europe or back to America? Because of stuff that's happening, this is the reason why. Because a Jew will look at you, and also I would have called a Jew a retard for saying this probably a year ago, maybe 6 months ago. I would have said, "You're fucking retarded, bro."
Oh God.
Because a Jew will look at you, and a Jew will say, "Well, you know." So you say go back to Europe, okay? You had bad experiences in Europe. You say go back to America. You know, maybe America could be okay. I know that you guys don't like to talk about it very much.
This is a
but
little
KKK is
extreme.
more than just black people, okay? We kind of just want our own.
Pretty
place to, like,
fucking
chill.
wild of a
No offense to
statement.
you
I
guys,
don't
we just
know.
kinda want our own place to chill, right? This is the reason why, okay? It's because of this type of shit, right? Because at the end of the day,
Very wild of a statement.
Jewish people. They're outsiders culturally, okay? They like to hold on to their own religion. They kind of like to, you know, look out for their own people and everything because of this, like a response to a lot of other things. They don't feel like they're accepted well into countries that they go to, and they don't have, like, good institutional protections if shit gets wild. For another example, let's see the United Nations.
And it's just such Western chauvinism. So I support Hassan 100%. I think it's great that he had that Houthi kid on back in the day. And we should be understanding.
Oh, so he was a Houthi now, or was he not? It's always crazy that sometimes he is a Houthi and he isn't a Houthi.
More.
He was both. He was.
Hezbollah.
He goes both ways.
Oh, the Houthis and Hezbollah.
All right, he goes both ways. I can relate.
If
I
you're
relate in that
curious who
degree.
hates Arabs more than anybody else, these people hate Arabs. They hate them. They hate them. You know why you know they hate them? It's because they support the biggest Arab murderers, okay? The biggest Arab slaughterers, all right? Which are people like Hezbollah, people like the Houthis, okay? These guys kill Arabs more than any other motherfucker.
Bro!
Jews wish.
Holy fuck! Calm down! That's a little wild. That's an interesting statement. Yeah, like it's a little based. Fuck. Jeez. Hold up.
It's too far away.
Cause like I'm not even sure I could fucking like hit on that. Cause like technically, but like it's a little based, alright? That just I'm not sure you really need to go that based, alright? That's a little fucking wild, don't you think? I don't know, maybe you don't think. Maybe I'm the asshole. I don't know. Never ponder it.
Jews There are ultra-Zionist Jews. Ben Giver, these people are seething in their settlement West Bank homes. Like, God, I wish I could kill as many Arabs as the Arabs do. Because they're so fucking good. And I wish I could get props for it from all these white people in the West. Okay?
What the fuck?
And honestly, I'm like, that's what
Little
Klein
based.
is like. What he was saying.
The Matt Binder guy looks uncomfortable. Oh, that's because he's probably experiencing hands-free orgasm right now, so his face is kind of weird on it.
What he was saying there too, Ezra Klein, like this just like reflexive characterization of Palestinians or Arabs as just savages is disgusting.
I wish I could do hands-free orgasm.
On the Democratic
just be sitting there and be like, and you're just
liberal Zionists are going to have to confront.
You move on to making your sandwich, and that's that, and you got your mayo. So it's like,
but these are
pretty fucking simple after that.
Picking apart what they believe. I mean, it's just it's.
As if it hasn't been massively influenced by the colonial, divide and
We
conquer
propped up
strategy.
religious fundamentalist groups in the region for that very reason, so it could make it easier for people. And look, I love Bullprog. I mean, I'm not trying to pick on you, but it's just like
But this is frustrating. And,
I disagree with the criticism of Hassan very strongly on
and
this
the
front.
smearing of people
Nah.
as terrorist sympathetic
Hassan
as opposed to just fucking
is a
mature. I'm sorry.
dipshit,
I love
and he
Bullprog
should
too,
be
but, like,
criticized for
this
being a
sort of thing
dipshit.
that's going around,
I
especially
hate
when
to say it,
supporters of
but it's
Israel
just
wanna talk about policing other people's
sometimes you gotta
ideology.
call someone
God.
what they are, a dipshit.
Do you think that...
And Hassan's
I'm
a
so curious,
dipshit.
Do you think like ISIS was bad? I wonder what they would say. Do you think
ISIS is a woman's name. That's what they would say. ISIS, I don't know who she is. Fucking, we should start saying, do you condemn ISIS? I think it would actually do good for like, for chaos and destruction. Just start asking people on the street, do you support ISIS? Just do that. Do it for me, okay? I think it would be fucking funny, alright? I want to laugh. Do it. Fucking do it. Send the TikTok to me. Do it. Make it fucking TikTok. Send it to me, and I will laugh, okay? And I will... My fucking bitter heart will rejoice in the nature of the absurd fucking stupidity in which we find ourselves living in, okay? It would actually be a miracle. I would be very happy. That's all I'm gonna say, alright? I'd be fucking ecstatic, okay?
that ISIS was bad? I bet they would say, well, actually, we funded them. The only reason ISIS existed was because of Obama. I wonder what they would actually say to you, asshole. Do you think
True.
Al-Qaeda was bad?
ISIS was created by Obama. Just in case you didn't know.
Hey, Destiny, really
Obama was the one that made
My
ISIS.
wife's family were all Coptic Christians from Egypt. They would never identify as Arab, while a majority of Muslim Egyptians do. How do I not blackpill myself on this shit when people just keep spewing these I'm better than you moral talking points and no facts? I don't know. I just don't know whether... I know why. It's just annoying. Why are we not deporting people that encourage and support terrorists? I don't give a fuck what they are resisting. If they are against America, we should not support them. I mean, there needs to be some kind of...
That's a little fucking crazy. That's a little bit... That's a little out there. We just need to fucking deport people. Like, what the fuck? You... Okay. I don't think we should ever be deporting people. I think once you start saying deport someone for X, normally that's a bad thing. Like, regardless of the reasoning, you probably shouldn't be deporting a US citizen. I think we can all... At least I hope we can all agree on that. I hope that's not completely fucking lost, but I don't know. Maybe people are just like, nah, fuck it. Deport US citizens. Maybe that's where we're at in the plot line. Maybe I'm the asshole, okay? I keep forgetting I'm the asshole. I'm the asshole. Like, I need to remind myself that. I'm sorry. I'm actually... People probably do want to start deporting Americans. That's my bad. Probably actually a widely accepted policy now thinking about it.
We need to be able to talk about... we should be able to disagree with each other in here. It's just... I just don't like the lies. I don't like the lies. Just don't lie.
Yeah, don't lie.
Isn't the big question
lying makes an ass out of you and me? That's what they say about lying.
Obviously, but no, it's not. It's not worth it. That's not even. I would never talk about that anymore, and I won't. And if I do, you should spam my chat. Destiny, you said you weren't going to talk about this. No.
True.
It's
Destiny. Fuck you.
I'm shortcutting more conversations because I'm trying to get more to the point of things. This is why I stopped just signing peace, going like, don't take this argument seriously. That's not a real argument. That's a fake argument, right? It's just like the
there you go.
It's
a fake.
In 1947, for
business.
Resolution 181.
We will have
right?
justice.
That's what it was, right? The reason why the Arabs were so mad was because the Palestinians were only getting, 40% of the land, even though 60%, was the total makeup or whatever, right? That doesn't matter. If it would have been 20% for the Jews, it would have been too much. If it would have been 10%, it would have been too much. If it would have been 5%, it would have been too much. That's bullshit, right? Same thing with the number of casualties. If there were only 10,000 civilian deaths in the war in Gaza, they would still say it's too many. If there were 5,000, they would say it's too many. If there were 1,000,
well, yeah,
too many. When Israel did the targeted pager attack against...
When it comes to, like, talking about shit like this, any death is too many. That's the way they choose to look at it. Any death is too many, okay? Now I don't want people to die, but sadly death is like death is going to happen, all right? Not to be a monstrous dick, right? But people are going to fucking die, but it's just whether or not you're wanting people to die, whether or not you're purposely killing people, whether or not you fucking pulled the trigger on a civilian. It's shit like that, right? That's the grounds where you need to actually be talking.
Hezbollah, the one girl that died, that's too many. It's always too many. So don't ever play the game.
Well,
of like,
yeah,
oh,
okay,
wait,
all right.
It's not worth it. They don't care.
I remember what my point is. It's always too many when the death is like unjustified. That's the way I look at it. It's always too many if the death was unjustified. If you bombed a fucking school and you killed 5 kids, it doesn't matter if only 5 kids died. That's still 5 kids too many that died, right? That's 5 kids that shouldn't have lost their fucking lives. However, if there's like I don't want to say justification, but it's like, yeah, I don't know, it's just like, make sure there was a good reason for you to do it, I guess, I don't know. I don't want to say like good reason to kill kid, because like, there's never really a good reason to do that, but still, it's like, it's gonna fucking happen. And make sure the kill is justified. That's all I gotta say. You make sure it's justified, because if it's unjustified, then, a lib cuck like me will condemn you online, and then you'll kill 7 more Iraqi kids, and yeah, actually, there's no reason to listen to me.
Here, again, they're not even arguing. They're not even pretending to argue. It's not even real.
Your gold is welcome here.
They're not real arguments.
Salama Ashala
I see a lot of anti-Arab sentiment and anti-Muslim sentiment in the chat.
Stay the course.
Really? I'm not seeing it. It could be there, and I'm just not seeing it. I mean, you shouldn't hate on Arabs. You shouldn't hate on Muslims. You should be careful about people that are crazy about Islam. The same way that you are when people weaponize Christianity.
We will persevere. Time is of the
It's an issue where the white college kids are more crazy than the actual people, because I've said this a million times. Okay, the Arabs that are in the United States are so cool and so chill. Okay, we don't have like crazy terrorist attack. We don't have and by the way,
True, we don't have those fucking, we don't have the terrorist Muslims. All right, I'm always telling my friends, the Muslims we get here in the United States, they're the good ones. They're some of the good ones, all right? That I'm always telling people that they're some of the good ones. That's why I'm fine with them. All right, you need to accept that. There are good ones out there. All right. Many people are ignoring the fact that there is actually good non-terrorist Muslims. But like the terrorist kind. Yeah. Fuck them, dude. I don't know, they're just... I'm bored. Destiny is like... He's just fucking stale. It's so... brain dead. It's like so edgy. It's like, yeah, I could do a Destiny stream. I just have to say the dumbest, edgiest fucking thing you could think of. Like, basically you want to try to sound like you're a racist, but not, right? I don't know, maybe I'm biased. I'm not even sure why the fuck I'm saying. I need to just repeat to myself over and over and over again before I watch Destiny, I'm biased, okay? I'm biased. Stop. Stop and think. Ask yourself, do you even know what the fuck you're talking about right now? Because the answer is no. I don't. I don't at all. And I don't give a fuck.
Arabs that live in Israel, who have the Palestinian Arabs that have the biggest reason in the world to want to do mass terrorisms and murders, okay? They're fucking... Imagine if we had 80 million Arabs living in the United States. Okay?
True.
That's what it's like in Israel for Jewish people, right? What is it, 2 million Palestinian Arabs?
Yeah, I definitely flip and flop on Destiny. Strong flip and flop.
To 7 million Jewish people, and for the most part, they get along fine. There's not massive terrorisms every fucking day. Like, it's not an Arab problem. It's not even a Muslim or Islam, but then...
No, okay, yeah, actually, never mind. I did have a good reason to go on a rant. He literally said it's like America, we don't have the bad Muslims, okay? We don't have the terrorist kind of Muslims, alright? But those damn European countries, okay? Those fucking Europeans, they have to deal with the bad kind of Muslim. I guarantee you. Maybe I'm being an asshole. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. But something tells me... a small part of me says... He's about to say those damn fucking... Those European ones. Those actual, the real Middle Easterners. The real ones from, like, Jordan. Yeah, those guys. They're the fucking terrorists, alright? They're jihads.
You know, on ideology and shit. It is an ideology issue, but it's not just the people, and it's not just the religion. It's this combination of ultra fucking retarded shit that like makes everything so stupid. LOL, except in that one Michigan town where they banned the rainbow flag. What is your point? I don't understand what the point is of you saying that. Are there Muslim people here that are really socially conservative? Sure. Conservatives in the United States want to get rid of gay marriage. Nationally. So I don't know what the fuck the point of that comparison is. Like, if I were to talk to Arabs in the United States in general, I'm probably going to be a lot more socially to the left. But they're not terrorists. If Kamala loses, can we blame Democrats for not hardcore educating every American on the fall?
Okay, alright. Future stream. We're going to figure out why the fuck do so many people not like Middle Easterners in, like, Europe? Because... if you ask anyone a part of the Destiny community, it sounds like the European fucking Middle Easterners, right? And what I mean by that is like Middle Easterners that are going to Europe. The way they talk about these guys, it sounds like they're like trying to implement Sharia law in Britain and France. Like, they're going around, they're raping French women and trying to fucking issue Sharia law. That's what they make it sound like. So... I think it would be a good stream to just kind of figure out what the fuck have Middle Easterners done to Europeans to, like, scar them this badly. They had to do something, right? It can't just be stupid, blatant fucking racism, okay? It can't be some actual dumb fucking Southern shit, alright? I hope and I pray that's not what it is. But, being a man born in the South, I have a bad fucking feeling about this, alright? I'll tell you that. I have a real fucking bad feeling. But we could always be proven wrong, you know? Maybe they are committing terrorist attacks on a weekly basis. I don't know. Maybe they're doing the opposite of transing the kids. Maybe they're like terrorizing the kids. And what I mean by that, they're like getting them Sharia law. Like they're teaching them Sharia law when they're in kindergarten, right? They're getting them while they're young. They're trying to convert the motherfuckers to Islam, right? Maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe that's why it's so bad. I don't know. We'll get to the bottom of it. Don't fucking worry. We'll figure out what's so wrong about Islam in fucking Europe. Because, like, there's dumb fucks like Destiny that even, like, talk shit about European Muslims. I don't know. Maybe the European Muslims, they did do something. It's a good question.
Elector plot and Pence's own words about the I don't know. I feel, you know what, actually, I would say, I wish they would have done the elector plot more than that Project 2025 bullshit.
There you go.
But I don't know. You guys all like 2025.
No one gives a fuck about the Elector plot because people don't even know what Electors are, Destiny! They
Also,
don't even know what
there's
the
more
fucking
stuff-
Elector
there's more-
is! Are you talking about a podium? Because that's what the fuck they think you're talking about, alright? Like, that's the problem with Destiny. Destiny thinks... He thinks too big. He's thinking too big, alright? He did 3 hours worth of research and he's just like, oh my god, everyone should know this. That's what we should base everything off of, my 3 hours worth of research. Ignoring the fact that to actually properly understand the topic, you need like, 12 hours worth of research. And then, like, probably 6 hours of talking to a lawyer or an entire semester of law, Just an idea, because even I'm a dumbass, okay? I am an actual fucking dumbass. The only difference is I can understand I'm a dumbass, right? I'm to the point where I'm the type of dumbass that I can see I'm a dumbass and I know I need to improve, alright? Believe the Dunning-Kruger effect, I believe that's what it's called, where I very strongly suffer from the Dunning-Kruger effect, where people that don't know what the fuck they're talking about, they will overestimate their knowledge in a topic, and people who do know what they're talking about to a certain degree will underestimate their knowledge, because the person who knows what they're talking about naturally understands what they don't know, right? So like if I understand a fuck ton of like history and I can literally start pointing to dates on a goddamn calendar and telling you what the fuck happened, I'm going to then understand there's a lot of dates that I don't get, right? But then you'll talk to somebody who's just like, oh yeah, I love American history, and then you'll start talking to them about it, and it's just like, oh yeah, America got founded, then we had slaves, then the Civil War happened, and like World War I started, right? Oh yeah, there was the war in 1812, right? That also happened. And like, they don't really have an in-depth understanding of what really is going on. It's kind of sad. It's a little depressing, but you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is.
Stealth, there's more stealth explanations or accidental revealings of underlying thoughts that I'm picking up too. When conservatives say shit like, also, by the way, what an American take. Illegal immigrants are coming here to take advantage of our welfare. It's the United States of America. What welfare are you talking about?
Actually true.
What are you talking about there? What, that if you're dying in the street, you can get an ambulance ride to an ER?
Yeah, there you go. Something.
Also,
don't forget they charge you for the ambulance.
Is that, you think the only reason somebody would come to the United States of America, where you can be the best version of yourself, you have more opportunity than probably any other country in the world, you think people come here just for our welfare? How much do you hate your country to say that? True, Destiny, but it's always important to uphold the borders.
Who the fuck is the paladin trainer?
It's very, very bad to let laws be transgressed. I agree with you. I think borders are important. And if I was a conservative and if I cared about the borders, it would probably be the #1 issue that I would never vote for Trump on. Because you guys don't care about borders. You don't care. You want open borders for the country. Because when there was an opportunity to fix the border issue, you said, no, let's go ahead and not do anything and keep this open.
No one gives a fuck about the border. No one does. We like yelling about the border. That's what we like doing. The simple fact of the matter is, no one cares. Leftists will bitch and whine about the border. They will bitch, whine, and complain constantly talking about the border, but they don't care. I didn't see leftists going down and protesting ICE camps like in 2017, 2018, right? Like, I didn't see a fuck ton of people really bitching 24/7 about the fact that Donald Trump and his administration were separating families and putting them in fucking cages, you know? No one gave a fuck. Like, really. Like, no one cares. And then, like, fucking migrants invading America, coming across our border. They talk about that shit for 3 fucking years. And the Democrats, they put together a goddamn bill. And dumb fucks like me got super excited thinking something would actually happen. Why the fuck would something happen? This is America. Nobody has a fucking principle. Nobody has a horse in this race. Nobody gives a fuck. Just the way it is. Just the way it is. That's all. Okay, I might end the stream in a little bit because I feel like I'm being dog shit right now. I don't know. Maybe I just need to push through it. I feel tired and I feel hot, and my commentary is dog shit. And the choice of shit that I have put on the stream is dog shit. And at this point, the title no longer even, like, applies to the stream. So people are going to find the stream, click on it, and just not going to even make sense at this point. So I think I'm going to put my 2 hours in. I'm going to call it a fucking day. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to do 2 hours. I think that's all I need to do. I need to force myself to do 2 hours a day. If I do myself 2 hours a day, I will improve. I'll get better at it. I'll get used to it. I'll get better at fucking freely riffing, because god damn, it's really fucking hard to just like talk when you don't have chat, when you don't have like anybody fucking chatting with you. You're just kind of free reffing, and then like I just got off of work too, so like I had a whole ass goddamn shift at work, and then I come home and I just have to sit here in a dark hot room and free ref. It just fucking talk shit the entire time, and goddamn, it can be a little disorienting, I can tell you that. But you know what? I'm doing okay. I'm definitely doing okay. I'm doing better than the average motherfucker. I'm talking more than people who haven't done anything today in their quote-unquote professional streamers. All right, so maybe I'm being too hard on myself. I don't know. But I have to be hard on myself, because if I'm not hard on myself, I'm not going to improve. And if I don't improve, then I'm going to sit here stuck, sound like the same dumb fuck 24/7, 365. So we gotta go. We gotta push. We have to keep going.
For the election, which, you know what that means? You know what that means? You know what that tells me? It was never a big issue. Because you know what, honestly? Probably not. Probably doesn't really impact the country that much at all. Because if it was something, if there was
it's only day 2.
Neck when it came to illegal immigration, you would be doing anything you could to alleviate that issue. But you didn't, because you don't give a fuck, because it probably doesn't impact you that much. You don't give a fuck, you don't care, you don't really see the impacts of it anywhere, and it doesn't at the end of the day affect you that much. Because if it did, you would have been so ass pained about Donald Trump shooting.
See, like, I have to keep that shit in mind.
I don't care. I don't take any conservative.
The literal biggest enemy when it comes to streaming is getting in your fucking head, okay? Don't do that. Don't think, all right? The moment you start thinking, you're fucked, okay? This is not a career about thinking, all right? If you enjoy thinking, you are fucked. This is not thunking. This is just about spitting, all right? It's like freestyling your mind, okay? And the problem is, oh my god, you might want to fucking end your life trying to do this shit. I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm being hyperbolic when I say that. I don't actually want to, but it's like sometimes I just kind of hear myself as like, you sound like you're fucking cringe, all right? You need to chill the fuck out. Calm down. Be more natural, right? But it's like nature of the beast, and you know, as it's been said in chat, it's day 2, it's second stream, right? It's not like I've been doing this for a fucking year, you know. It's going to be a gradual process. It's just I need to remind myself the biggest enemy when it comes to streaming is getting in one's own fucking head. You need to just stay out of your head. You need to just fucking do it, ref, freestyle, and don't think about a goddamn thing. And as long as you do that, you're actually pretty decent. But if you fail, then you're kind of fucked. And if you're fucked, then you don't get the cake, and you don't get cheesecake. And if you don't get cheesecake, then you're just a fucking loser. You don't want to be a fucking loser. You want to be a winner. So go out and fuck your wife. And as soon as you go fuck your wife, you will feel better about yourself. And if you don't have a wife, go get a wife. That's my advice to you today.
Seriously, when they talk about the border.
Why'd you let a hoodie on your stream and continue to cozy up to him, not asking useful or hard-hitting questions, all the while having criticism of Voldemort's platforming of Nick, Fuentes, and others? Yeah, there you go. Classic take. Hey, why did you let a Yemeni teenager on your stream and ask him questions about his like daily existence and experiencing genocide?
So to be clear, when he was on, it wasn't just a Yemeni teenager. It was a
guy. Guys. Who amongst us hasn't had a terrorist on their stream? Okay. Who amongst us? No one? Wait, are you telling me people don't have terrorists on their stream? Ah. Fuck, I thought it would be good content. Shit.
The guy who advertised himself as a Houthi. Hassan called him a Houthi. And then when he was on, the guy even alluded to hanging out with.
I really thought it would be a good idea to like
drugs,
hang out with a terrorist for the evening.
Like a fucking retard.
He was like a really cool guy too.
While also criticizing Boner Kelly platforming and cozying up to an actual active American neo-Nazi who had dinner with the former president. A 19-year-old teenager in Yemen, a survivor of genocide, is the arch terrorist versus a neo-Nazi leader in the United States of America that had dinner with the.
The biggest problem with Destiny and Nick Fuentes is the fact that Destiny didn't fuck Nick Fuentes, okay? That's what we really needed. We needed Destiny to fuck Nick Fuentes and turn Nick Fuentes into a sissy femboy, alright? And if he did that, we would have succeeded. Like, we would have actually accomplished something if Nick Fuentes turned into a sissy femboy. We might have won the presidency. But Donald Trump is going to win because Destiny did not sissify Nick Fuentes. It could have been done. Could have been possible, but you know what? Destiny would rather cuck himself than to cuck Nick Fuentes, which is, it's a shame, but what happens when you're Destiny?
The former president. Why'd you let a Houthi on your stream and continue to cozy up?
Sun guides us.
Good one. Oh, nice.
Oh, Hassan was hanging out with terrorists. Hassan really likes hanging out with terrorists, actually.
Hold your head
Or
high.
Yemeni teenagers that just happened to board ships that were kind of taken over by terrorists, but like, you know, I guess he wasn't a terrorist, he just, you know, he helped take control of a ship. He helped take hostages. But he's like not a terrorist, he just gets on ships and he takes hostages, alright? There's nothing wrong with that. He's a really peace-loving guy. He's like Anne Frank. Alright? He's like Anne Frank, okay? He took a few hostages like Anne Frank did. That's what she was doing in the attic, right?
They removed the Twitch post. 4,000 comments, 17,000 upvotes. Unfortunately, your post has been removed because it breaks the following rules. Clickbait. I wonder if Twitch requested personally, if somebody from Twitch DM'd Stale and said, you need to take this down.
True, it's the Twitch cabal. Sending out planned assassinations of content. Fucking terrible. Like a travesty.
You know they can't ban him, right? Because if they ban him for like Houthi shit, they'd have to admit that they're like not great people, and then Hassan would get in trouble for platforming him, right?
Why would they ban him? They don't give a fuck.
They deleted the clips a few hours ago. Full damage.
Look.
Rehosting it.
It was good content. You think I wouldn't interview? Like I wouldn't interview a terrorist? Of course I would. I would love interviewing a terrorist. Like, yeah, that. Why not? Good content. I don't want people to get banned for interviewing terrorists. Nah, do it more.
What do you mean?
More of interviewing terrorists, please. I want somebody to interview the fucking orchestrator of October 7th, right? Go talk to the fucking Irani general that planned October 7th. I think it would be fascinating.
The Supreme Leader of China said, no, we're going to use your court systems to litigate the American people so that doesn't happen. I can't do that in China. The Supreme Leader would never let me do that. I can't protect my IP there. Chinese have been screwing my 45 businesses for 35 years. I like the idea of going to war with China with tariffs to change behavior.
But it didn't change behavior. All it did was hurt American companies.
I don't like the word war in China in the same sentence.
And it was Clinton saying, let's democratize China, let's show them democracy, and they'll play fair and they'll play fair.
But to Catherine's point,
it's time to raise tariffs at China to 400%.
Trump already raised tariffs on China.
Not enough.
There have been many studies showing that U.S. companies and consumers are the ones who bore the cost.
Study. I'm doing real business in China. I'm actually doing business.
Yeah.
I'm actually working.
American
There's no academics in my
companies. Where do you think they buy their inputs from?
Let me explain something to you.
From China.
The Chinese
It
steal
hurts
my
American.
IP.
Who is this lady? Yes, who is this? Hello? They actually brought a real debater, a debate archetype onto these shows one time. The only time.
U.S. companies and
She will
consumers
surely disappoint by the end. I promise you.
business in China. I'm actually doing business there.
Yeah.
I'm actually working
American
there. There's no
companies,
academics in my
where do you
companies.
think they buy their inputs from?
Let me explain something to you.
From China.
The Chinese
It
steal
hurts
my
American-
IP. They make the same product.
And to
for
think,
most
this guy
Chinese
has the name
workers.
Mr. Wonderful
BGG archetype.
when he's
Hell
completely
yes.
fucking
To this
terrible.
country, under a different brand. I don't like it anymore, and I've been trying to solve this for
If you
30
tariff
years.
everything
Has anybody
from China,
ever
and
liked
US
Mr. Wonderful?
I'm
You're going to be
doing business
paying
in
more
America.
for the stuff you buy. You're going to be paying more for the stuff you
So
buy.
what's the
They knew
thought?
even in the 1600s that you should not tariff the inputs.
Let's just take a yoga
Every
mat.
American.
Put a 400% tariff on a yoga mat. We'll make it in Vietnam, or make it in India, or make it in America. We won't buy anything from China. And the
It will
Supreme
still
Leader
be
will
more
come.
expensive.
He'll come
It
to New
will
York.
be more expensive.
No.
Absolutely.
I like how he keeps saying Supreme Leader.
Why do we buy it? Please, her next question is being Kevin, why do you think we buy it from there now? Please let that be the next question.
Wait, what do you mean we won't buy it from there?
Hold on 1 second.
No. Why do we buy it from there now, Kevin?
Because I get the
Why
back
you
and
raising
forth.
Yeah,
the price?
Kevin.
But Kevin,
What the
Why,
fuck?
why are we buying it from there now?
You're having a different. This is always what happens when we talk about Trump and the economy. People come on here. Hang on. No. Just hang on. People come on the show and then they defend a different economic policy than the one that Trump is advocating. He says in the clip, "What am I going to do? Negotiate with China or Mexico?" He doesn't want to negotiate. He said,
Okay. So, simple question of, like, what imports from China are important? Almost everything. That's kind of the problem, because, like, even if you're talking about something that, like, isn't made in China, like, something for it is made in China. That's the issue. China has so many fucking industrial plants, so many CNC machines, so much shit, right? That you have to buy it, all right? China, they just have the economic output to meet the demand of the 21st century, to the point where, like, yeah, you know, let's say we're talking about, like, some weird, obscure fucking screw or whatever the fuck, or, like, fitting for a goddamn factory or what the fuck ever. It's literally, like, random shit like that when you really get down to it, is why we're stuck in fucking China. It's not just like, you know, you go to 99-cent store and you see all the, you know, made in China shit. No, it's more like little things that are manufactured in China that would be hard as fuck to boot up the manufacturing in the United States, right? Now, you can buy these from Mexico. The only problem is these hypothetical parts that you can buy from Mexico makes them at a lot smaller of a rate than China does, because China has the economic output already built up, and to get, you know, a country like Mexico to meet the economic output of China, it would take fuck tons of investment, and nobody is willing to make no one's willing to do fuck tons of investment in these fields, because China already makes all the fucking money, right? So then, like, if you might look at that and you might be like, well, if China's already making all the fucking money, and they have everything be super cheap so they can make all the fucking money, then we might want to make an incentive for people to try to build a market outside of China, so we're not, like, so fucking dependent on China. That would work in the long term. But in the short term, you're gonna get fucked in the ass, alright? Because in the short term, you're gonna be doing shit like tariffs, you're gonna be doing a lot of fucked shit that's going to raise the price on goods, because, well, the factories, they don't exist now, right? And there's no money to be made in it. And essentially, the only way that you're going to get people to get out of China and build their own, like, economic outputs in different countries is to artificially inflate China, right? You have to take the price of goods coming out of China and artificially inflate it before people want to start building economic chains. The only problem is, if you artificially inflate it, you're looking at possibly fucking the entire world's economy in the ass, because everyone depends on goods from China. That's why they had the amount of money to build the economic output that now they take advantage of, right? It's like, best way I can explain this. Imagine you have a factory that creates 5 units of something, and the American factory creates 2 units, and the Mexico factory creates 3. But to get to the point where you can create the 5 units that China does, it's going to cost you $75 billion. And you're only going to make $75 billion over 10 years of running the plant. It's not fucking worth it. Why the fuck would... No, just give the money to China, right? Because it's going to cost you more to actually build out the fucking the manufacturing for it, and there's no reason for it. So the only reason why you would shell out that manufacturing money is if the government literally strong-armed your ass into fucking doing it. But in the short term, we're all going to get fucked in the ass. In the long term, it will be good, but also in the long term, we can just, you know, let shit naturally figure itself out, because people are naturally starting to like build their own supply networks in different countries as it is. So we can just, you know, let the free market regulate itself and wash our hands of the shit and say fuck it. Like, I think the China situation is probably going to iron itself out and solve it. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm not very doomer pilled when it comes to China. I'm really not. I wish I was, but I'm really not. Like, it would benefit us to move out of China, absolutely, but it would also really fucking hurt us if we try to do it short term. I guess that's the way that's what I choose to fucking say on the matter.
You're not going to get anything from them. Okay, that's what he says. He does not want to negotiate. Also, the question I asked you is, where is the rest of the plan? Where is the rest of the economic plan?
Well, why don't you just look at his track record for the last, term that he had? No inflation, fantastic wage growth. I mean, look, he actually sat in the seat at the White House. You may not like what he did.
President
you may not like
Trump
him,
was president in 2020.
but I don't remember 9% inflation when he was.
I remember 18% unemployment. I mean,
Oh, because he was! If you want to have the no inflation meme, then you need to eat the unemployment meme as well. You can't have the pros.
Can we make China work for us in a sense? I don't know. I really, because technically they already work for us. Like, they already really do. They already work for everybody. That's like, because, all right, this is what you need to understand about China. China and China's money could be worth a lot fucking much more, right? If China wanted to, China's dollar could probably, I wouldn't say compete with the US dollar, but it would definitely be worth a good amount, right? But China purposely keeps their dollar undervalued, right? They purposely keep their dollar at a high exchange rate, a very low exchange rate compared to the USD. The USD is a very high exchange rate compared to their currency, is what I meant. China does that on purpose because China sees that as a form of incentivizing investment, right? China doesn't want their dollar to be worth a fuck ton. China wants their dollar to be worth small amounts to incentivize foreigners coming into their country, building factories and building up that that fucking industrial chain that I was talking about, right? So in a sense, China already works for us. That's why their dollar is so fucked, right? Could we incentivize the best trade? Trade. That is the best way to get a country to work for you. Create fucking better trade agreements, right? I remember during the Bush and Obama administrations, we used to talk about fucking trade agreements, right? Trade agreements this, trade agreements that. The president's negotiating their trade agreements, so on and so forth. And nobody does that anymore. Nobody just openly talks about what the fuck is the United States getting from our obligations trading with these other countries, right? Nobody cares. I really think nobody fucking cares anymore. And kind of a shame, because really that's how you can get China to quote unquote work for us. What the fuck are we getting? What kind of deals can your companies work, right? What can you promise us and what can we promise you? What do you guys bring to the table and what do we bring to the table? I think there's a lot that could really benefit from that, right? I don't see that as much. Maybe it's because it just happens behind closed doors now and we don't talk about it openly, but I don't know. I wish that was more forefront. I wish that was talked about way fucking more, and I wish we could be way more open about talking about setting up trade agreements. Not doing fucking tariffs. Tariffs are trash, alright? I thought as Americans we were against bullshit fucking taxes, right? And literally a tariff is the government taxing my motherfucking tea that I brought into this country legally. Suck my dick. You will not be taxing my tea, Uncle Sam, you piece of shit motherfucker. I fucking hate tariffs, alright? Tariffs are trash. I already have to pay fucking sales tax. I have to pay tax on my goddamn income. You're gonna tax me on goods just because they weren't made in this fucking country? Suck my dick. Fuck you. In my opinion. Fuck tariffs.
Of COVID, you can go, we had no immigration under COVID. And they'd be like, what about the fact that like we lost like a quarter of our workforce? Oh, that was COVID, no fair. Why can't whoever this is, she just needs to be on every single one of these? Or maybe these mainstream shows are better and I just don't know. I just don't watch enough.
Growth. I mean, look, he actually sat in the seat at the White House. You may not like what he did. You may not like
Trump
him,
was president in
but I don't remember.
Notice how he doesn't respond to a single thing she says for any of it.
9%.
Why would he? Why would you ever respond to anyone?
I mean, I remember.
What happened when that was going on?
Oh, a pandemic that he bungled.
Are you saying he created the virus?
No, but he.
That's not what she said. Did you not hear? Did bungled? Does that mean created?
Oh no!
Is he? Where is he from? Maybe they didn't do past, I don't know, 4th grade vocabulary. Does bungled mean created? Mishandled a situation means you created a situation. Is that what that means?
Employment. I mean, I remember.
What happened when that was going on?
Oh, a pandemic that he bungled.
Are you saying he created the virus?
No, but he absolutely.
Yes, he did.
How?
By lying about the risk.
It wasn't the China virus, it was the Donald Trump virus.
Cure the virus as
Is that what she said? Who are these people? This is not. Why are these? This is what I mean when I say, like, I don't know why these people are.
It's clown show.
Allowed to speak to anybody.
True.
Padded cells forever. What are you?
Whoa.
What are you even saying? Like, hey.
Padded
we need to go to
cells.
Walmart. Really?
Hold
what
up.
What are you gonna do? Fucking walk there? It's 10 miles away. No, we can drive a car. Really? What are you gonna do? Crash the car into a brick wall? No, I'll probably just like follow the road rules and drive like an ordinary driver. Really? What are you, fucking NASCAR?
True.
No, I'm just like an ordinary driver who's not.
I am NASCAR.
Really?
I'm
You don't think any ordinary
fast
driver's ever
fuck.
gotten into an
I'm fast as fuck, boys. That's what I was trying to say. God damn it. Can't even speak English nowadays.
accident in their entire
That's how
life?
fucking stupid this generation is.
No, I
they
don't
were
think I
right.
said any of that at all.
They're all right. Everything
Really?
they say
You
is
haven't been
right.
speaking?
Just in case you didn't know who they are, it's the Jewish people. That's who they are. They're coming for me.
No, I'm saying he should have given his tests to Americans rather than to
She did not say that. I mean, but okay.
I mean, I'm sorry. This idea that
I'm
somehow because
scared.
Trump was the president, that the virus has political proclivities and decided to prolong itself has been crazy.
Crazy how more red fat died during the what was the conservative that said that?
Jesus, why is he so
the
aggressive
COVID
all the
virus is killing
time?
more red voters than blue voters, guys, right? Isn't that? It is kind of weird.
It's always like red fat fuck and like shit like that he has to say. He never just like chill the fuck out. Take it one at a time.
Why? Who is the CEO of CNN? CNN actually. This news network. Why are you inviting this moron on? Like, this is a wasted slot. Every single word that he says is a waste of time, and you're destroying anybody that's listening to this channel, because instead of listening to somebody actually talk about the issues, you have this retard who's consuming oxygen for no reason.
There you go.
Has been crazy.
No. You don't think leadership mattered at all?
No, I don't actually.
You don't?
You don't think leadership mattered at all? Then why are you voting for Trump? Then why support him?
True.
You don't think leadership mattered whatsoever? What an outlandish statement. Sorry.
But he's decided to prolong itself. Has been crazy.
No. You don't think leadership mattered at all?
The virus? No, I don't actually.
You don't?
I don't believe the virus.
You don't think it matters? You don't think it matters?
I don't think the virus responded to politicians. You don't think any no.
Death
okay.
to all
It's
who
okay.
oppose
Sorry.
us.
Trump withheld various kinds of testing kits and PPE from states that were asking for it, and then he told them to go buy it themselves. And then
You think that was the mask? Is that what you think?
And then he out.
Yeah. Okay, low key, these guys are kind of fucking cringe. Like, Destiny is also pretty cringe. I'm not getting anything twisted. Destiny is cringe, but these guys are also pretty fucking cringe.
This is abuse. This environment here is abuse. You understand this, right? You have like sane, rational people that exist in the real world, and you have to have conversations with people that are goofy f***ing clowns. You have to have conversations with insane people that will gaslight you over the most insane shit in the universe, and you're just supposed to pretend this is a
Me
normal
when
house,
I'm in
right?
Discord.
Nothing about this conversation is ordinary or normal.
Me
This is
at 3 a.m. in
insane. The fact that you have
Discord.
to sit here and listen to a guy say, I think that somebody could have probably handled the situation with the virus better. What, you think Trump should have personally f***ing cured it?
There we go.
No, I don't think I
Yeah.
said that at all.
No, I do. I did
think
say
better
that.
Leadership would have helped. Do you think the leadership mattered at all? No, I don't actually think any leader would have mattered at all. I don't think it would have done anything.
True. Me?
I do want to get back to the.
I mean, you are implicitly by pretending it didn't happen.
I feel called out.
Saying that this election is about the economy. Now, I guess it's maybe also about immigration, but it is about the economy when you ask voters. And again, like, I'm wondering, what else is Trump planning on doing, and can he articulate
Well,
it?
to me, I think it's a great question, and it needs to be fleshed out. I think we should probably play the clip, though, of Harris from the Chicago.
Sorry, I'm done. Okay, hold on. I gotta use the restroom. I'm sorry. I hate this country. I had no idea. I don't hate this country. I hate half the people right now. I'm sorry. I have to use the restroom.
Remember the sun well. Hold your head high. Farewell.
We should deport Destiny. It would do us all better.
To me, I think it's a great question, and it needs to be
Send him to another country. He'll do better there.
Oh, do we not have it? Because she didn't show up to talk. So here's what I think. He's going to extend the tax cuts. He's going to rein in the federal government and
rein in the federal government means nothing. Tax.
Think about how like cute a Polish Destiny would be.
Because of the Supreme Court.
Overburden some regulatory state.
Just send his ass to Poland. He'll love it. All right.
Can now do because of the Supreme.
He can go
Court.
fight with those conservatives instead. He'd really enjoy it. The communists that he would fight against, they would be real communists. All right. Yeah, there you go. Send him to Saudi Arabia. He'll fucking love it. All right.
Chevron gives the federal government.
Hell yeah, they'll love him. He should talk about Islam.
I don't know how that is.
It would go great. All right. Fucking excellent.
And he's going to take on these countries that screw American workers. That's the plan. And oh, by the way, he's going to crack down on immigration to the benefit of American workers.
He's going to deport 20 million people, the people who pick your crops, the people who process
Not
your
the
meat,
fucking
people who,
crop pickers. What the fuck?
Care for your grandmother, the people who serve all sorts of critical functions in this country. Yeah, he's going to deport a lot of people, and that's going to.
Who the fuck has illegals taking care of their grandmother? What the fuck is wrong with you? You having a fucking a random ass abuela taking care of your fucking sick grandmother? That bitch probably don't even speak any goddamn English, and you're making her take care of your fucking mom? What the fuck? What? Why? Who the fuck is doing that? Why the that bitch. I'm not even going to. I'm just saying. Take care of your fucking parents, alright? Don't have some random fucking abuela from goddamn Venezuela fucking, like, wiping her ass. Nah. I get it, like, that shit, to, like, get a fucking caregiver, it's expensive, but don't be getting that shit from Home Depot. Okay? It's a little fucked up. Not even gonna lie, that's a little fucked up.
Worsen the economy. In fact, there have been, I don't know, like a dozen different independent economic analyses from, again, independent economic analyses from Goldman Sachs, AEI, Brookings, Nomura, Peterson Institute, like all of them find.
If you want to run on more illegal immigration as a Democrat, go ahead. I just don't think it's going to work in the election.
There you go. I am running on more illegal immigrant. True. Actually based. That's what I'm going to fucking run on. I'm going to say, my policy isn't open borders, okay? My policy is no border. We are Mexico. Fuck you. That's my policy, bitch. I hope you like it. I hope you choke on the thick, meaty rod of my policy, alright? You'll fucking love it. You cunt. You fucking cocksucking cunt. Choke on my policies.
Talked about it. He wants 10% global tariffs, which would worsen inflation. He wants to deport 20 million people, which would worsen inflation and reduce growth. He wants to politicize the Federal Reserve, which would worsen inflation. He wants to devalue the dollar, which would worsen inflation.
After all that,
all of these things.
The American population wants that economy back.
How is that a response? How is that a response? Never mind. I thought she was smart. She's an idiot. Because if she was an intelligent person, she would I can't say it. I would myself after sitting next to these fucking retards.
What do you say to that?
I say that we should
No, if you were smart, you wouldn't kill yourself after sitting next to retards because you would understand every time you kill yourself, the retards will outnumber us more, you dumb fuck.
Substantively to any of the things that she said. Notice how there was zero response, right, from any of the, I don't know who this guy is, the staple, the DEI conservative, and then you've got Kevin O'Leary, the #1 scammer, piece of shit. Is O'Leary, that's an Irish name, right? I can't even attribute it to Jewish scamming from investment shit. Like, what did he make his...
Little do you know, the fucking, the goddamn, the Irishman is the real scammer. The Irishman taught the Jew how to scam, alright? That's what they don't tell you. That's what they don't tell you in the fucking cult, okay? In the conspiracy cult. It's actually the Irishman that taught the Jew how to scam, alright?
Wait, Kevin, oh.
Or maybe the Irishmen were the Jews all along. Maybe the Jews escaped to Ireland. I don't fucking know. Maybe.
It's still pretty well.
You know what? Based. Same with my state. Half of my state also speaks Spanish. And then like a fucking quarter of it is like... I don't even know the fucking language. Some type of fucking... It's not Mandarin.
Business career.
It's one of the other really big languages over in fucking Asia. Like, I want to say like Bengali, but that doesn't even sound right to me. Sort of like B or something. One of the big ass languages over there. Fuck tons of people speak it.
Computers. Hello?
Hey.
Hi, what's up? I'm on a short time span. What's up?
Sure. So I was thinking about some of the benefits that would occur under a Trump presidency. And we all know that...
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like talking to vegan gains on a regular basis is worse than being friends with Nick Fuentes. It's like honestly a bigger indictment on your character, the fact that you will regularly speak to vegan gains. Like... I don't know. Maybe he's just a stronger, more well-rounded person. Maybe he's better than me, the fact that he's friends with vegan gains. I don't know. I couldn't bring myself to actually talk to a fucking troglodyte such as vegan gains. I don't know. It's a little hard.
That he wants to cause mass deportation.
Okay.
Do you think it would be worth voting for Trump if it would mean Hassan would get deported back to Turkey?
Unfortunately, I don't think so, because when conservatives talk about deportation, they just do it in a very racist manner, and since...
We deport Destiny and Hassan to Saudi Arabia. It's that simple. They go together. We send them off in the sunset together, and we make them fuck. Alright? We say now kiss, and we send them to Saudi Arabia. And they fuck on the plane. And they join the Mile High Club, and then they have the most annoying Redditor baby you could ever fucking think of. Destiny is the one that gives birth. Alright? So I want you to envision that. I want you to envision Destiny with like his big pregnant belly, and then like big 6'4" Hassan standing behind him with like both of his arms wrapped around his belly. And like that big, like, you know, like... It's like that romantic pose that people do where it's like the husband rests his chin on the wife's head while he like holds the pregnant stomach. It's that. But instead it's after Hassan like royally fucks Destiny in the ass and impregnates him with the worst Redditor baby you could ever think of. Something to think about.
Hassan is one of the whitest people in this country. He'd be one of the last to be deported, so...
What if, like, Trump publicly said the first thing he would do, like, executive order as president, would be to deport Hassan? Would you vote for him then?
I'd have to think about it a lot.
Yeah, that would kind of make me want to vote for Trump. Like, there's a lot of bullshit that goes along with it, but Hassan going back to Turkey... That'd be pretty fucking sweet.
I could go for some turkey right now. That sounds good.
Alright. Well, maybe... I don't know, maybe you can talk to, what's her name? Who's that chick who was banging Trump?
Oh, Laura Loomer?
Yeah, maybe you could, convince her to convince
Now
Trump
that would
to,
be hot.
Sure,
Laura Loomer, Donald Trump sex tape.
Alright, sure, thanks. Alright, take care, dude.
That's on my Christmas list. I need to see that.
Was it the soft key business, I guess, is what he,
I wonder what kind... I wonder, like...
made most of his money off of early on.
I wonder if anybody has leaked Donald Trump's dick size. I'm actually curious about that. I'll have to get back to you guys on that later. We're gonna have to get to the bottom of Like, how big is Trump's dick? Is he rocking a big one, or is it like a fucking Irishman beyond the sausage type shit? It's like his balls 3 times the size of his dick. That's what we need to figure out.
They see it as this great punishment to
all who oppose us.
Cause like, if he has a small dick, not my president. Especially not after Barack, okay? Barack was an inspiration to having a big dick and being a president, alright? We cannot have Donald Trump making like, making white men out here look so bad.
Tariffs on China. Here's the thing.
Oh, he is. It is actually.
4.5?
Punishment to China. That we're going to do.
I can see it. Yeah, I can see it. I'd believe it.
Here's the thing. It punishes the American importer. The Chinese are paid. Once you pay for those moles, the Chinese have put that money in their pocket, and then you are charged for the tariffs when you're bringing your moles in. So, and then, hold on, just one other point that he said. But one other point is he says that that's going to incentivize people to come back. That's pie in the sky. If I give 2,000% tariffs on China, it's going to force all these people.
What if I give 6,000% tariffs on China?
That's why I support Kamala Harris, and I supported President Biden because they brought manufacturing.
Oh my God, what's she trying to say?
That's why I support.
What jobs do Americans work in? They work in IT, they work in tech, they work in added value at the end of a long supply chain of basic manufacturing. That's what she's trying to say.
Kamala Harris, and I supported President Biden because they brought
we get it.
President Trump. The tariffs that he's talking about is not going to incentivize anybody else.
We get it.
I'm not going to want to pay those tariffs, so I'm going to build this plant here in America.
It's not because they're European allies, but not with China. Because unfortunately, I live in the real world. Not all of you are doing business China like I am. They cheat, they steal, they don't play by the letter.
I don't think
Then why are you doing business over there?
They cheat, bro. They lie.
Are you going to invest in
These damn dirty Chinese men.
Thank you, yes! We don't want to do that basic manufacturing. We want to do the higher level, the more added value manufacturing.
No, because they don't have any value added.
This isn't even true.
The Biden tariffs on China?
No.
So
I've been very critical.
So since Harris is running on that, how do you view the
I think her tariffs, which are in fact a continuation of Biden tariffs, are dumb ideas. I think that we have lots of evidence.
Notice how he's like,
like, okay, I hate the dumb fuck arguments. Okay, I hate them. If we didn't want to do low level manufacturing, we wouldn't have shit like Cancer Alley in the United States, where it's literally an entire area in the South dedicated. I don't remember what the fuck state it's in. I'll do more research on this. That way I'm more of a grounded, more educated human in the future. But we wouldn't have shit like fucking Cancer Alley, where just living there, you're at a higher likeliness of getting cancer, right? We wouldn't have things like that. But the reason why we have things like that is because we are doing low-level manufacturing. We're creating shit like chemicals. We're creating all sorts of weird fuck shit here, right? So, like, we do have low-level manufacturing. And there are examples of, like, low-level manufacturing coming back to the United States. It's just, the thing you need to understand, when you have a manufacturing plant, it's not one plant, right? When you have this one fucking factory, it's not like this factory only depends on itself. No, this one factory depends on 6 other factories to make sure it actually, like, accurately fucking functions, right? Just to do day-to-day operations. Oh, excuse me. But, like, just to do day-to-day operations to, like, make whatever the fuck you're making in this factory, you require pieces from 5 other factories surrounding you. Jesus Christ. I'm dying. But yeah, like, that's just my point. Basically, like, there is so much that goes into manufacturing that people don't fucking talk about, to the, just, like, dimble it down to, like, one thing is like, oh, we want to do high-level manufacturing. We don't want to do low-level manufacturing. Actually, no, we have plenty of low-level manufacturing jobs. It's just, to do low-level manufacturing, you need a lot of, like, support infrastructure that's basically just, like, supporting factories to support low-level, like, making of goods. All of those factories are in China. They're not in the US, so if you did build a low-level manufacturing in the United States, you're still having to buy some degree of materials from China or India. So it's just, it's more convenient to have everything over there and just import it to the US. Because, like, another thing you have to think about, you're still paying tariffs on everything. It doesn't fucking matter. Whenever you import that good, you're fucked and you're paying a tariff. So you might as well manufacture as much of it as you can, because, well, if, you know, all of it put together, let's say each individual piece is 25 cents and there's 7 pieces that go together, but if you put all of the pieces together and it's $1, well, you're saving a fuck ton of money on the tariff. So it's more worth it to build it over there and then import the finished good that might be valued less than the pieces that went into it. Just like, as I said, there's so much shit that goes into manufacturing. Just to boil it down to 1 to 2 things, you're doing yourself a disservice, and it's kind of fucking annoying.
So he's like, I got the kill shot, because in his mind he's like, okay, well, I would support Trump even if you were to rape my family alive right in front of me. I would still support Trump. So I'm gonna ask her a policy that Trump has about Harris, and it's gonna ruin her day, because if she supports Harris, she must support Harris like I support Trump, which is literally no matter what Trump does to anybody in all of human history, time, past, present, future, no matter what, I would absolutely support Trump. So I'm gonna get her and ask her this question. What about when Kamala says that she would support Harris? Oh, I would think that'd be dumb. I wouldn't support that.
I need to target something first.
What? 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 Wait, what?
I think her tariffs, which are in fact a continuation of Biden tariffs, are dumb ideas. I think that we have lots of evidence showing that Americans pay those.
What was the rest of that?
Yeah, what was the rest of that?
Well, Trump usually causes a stir with what he says. But
what's the point if they have the same tariffs? What's the argument even? One, it's harder to take off a tariff than it is to add a tariff. So it's not the same, number one. Number two, Trump is talking about massively expanding these to generalize tariffs across the entire market for every single trading partner. So it's not even close to the same thing. Okay, and then somebody sent me this. We're just not doing any...
Okay, I'm not really...
bullshit today.
I'm gonna add a strong preface before I say anything, because I'm not really sure of the process of like removing tariffs. But I don't think it would be that complicated, right? Like, I don't see removing a tariff, like I don't see the process of removing tariffs necessarily being harder than placing one in. Now, as I said, I'm not sure of what the fuck the process is, and I could be totally, absolutely fucking wrong, but I realistically don't see how the fuck, like, removing a tariff would be harder than adding one. I don't know, I think Biden probably should have dropped the tariff. Especially if the Democrats are running on tariffs are bad. Like, I don't know. You kept Trump's tariffs, it's like, seemed to be fine. I don't know. Like, I don't support tariffs. I think tariffs are fucking stupid. Just like, I don't know, the Democrats are giving very easy L's, and they don't seem to give a singular metric fuck that they're just giving away L's constantly. But I don't think I'm going to... I finished that segment. That's a good segment. Going on an hour and 10, no, 2 hours and 10 minutes. Hasn't been a bad stream. Not a fucking dub stream. I felt better about the first stream. This stream hasn't been bad, but like, I don't know. I think in the future I might not play WoW because I feel like playing things like WoW is just more of a distraction. And I like to stay focused on like the stream itself. And I don't know. Maybe I'll play like games in the future, but they'll be more like simplistic, more like Subway Surfers kind of thing. That's why I was thinking WoW could have been, but like, I don't know. Or maybe I need to get better at reffing. You can play more WoW, get better at reffing, get better at talking shit. I'll give it some more thought. Maybe try thinking through some streams more, because I thought through this stream, I was like, fuck yeah, talking about Asmon will be so much content. It'll be easy 2-hour stream, and nah, I could not bring myself to continue doing the Asmon shit. It fucking bored me, honestly. That was the issue. It really did bore me. I could care fucking less about a dumb fuck talking about asmongold. I'm gonna keep it real. I could care fucking less what Tectone has to say about Asmon. I could care fucking less what Turkey Tom has to say about Asmon. I could care fucking less what Denims has to say about Asmon. They're all a bunch of fucking idiots. And, I'm just gonna leave it at that. They're all a bunch of fucking idiots. And I'm also a fucking idiot. Don't get it twisted, I'm also a fucking idiot. I'm an asshole. I'm no different than them. The only difference between me and them is I'll be the first to fucking say it. I'm a goddamn dipshit, dumb fuck asshole, and I am not ashamed of that fact. And I think more people should just be honest about that. Just be honest that you're a fucking scumfuck asshole. And the moment that you come clean about that, and you can say, hey, I'm a scumfuck asshole, you feel better. You really do. You feel fucking incredible, because it's like, hey, I am just a human, and I fucking suck. But, before I end the stream, I just realized I'm almost level 10. So, we started the stream at level 1. Let's just go ahead and kill this cat and get level 10. Hopefully the cat gives us level 10. God damn it, the cat did not give us level 10. How much more XP do we need? Okay, at most we'll have to kill 2 more cats. Alright. At most we kill 2 cats and we get level 10.
It's too far away.
At the very fucking most. And we'll probably finish at 250. Yeah, we'll finish at 215. It'll be good. We'll kill 2 more cats and finish at 15. And I should probably just quit saying the blank statement. Killing cats might not be kosher, but you know what? I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Oh my god, I still haven't leveled. This is bullshit.
I'm out of range.
Okay. But, there we go. There's my level 10. Got from level 1 to level 10. Maybe tomorrow's stream we'll do, 10 to 15, 10 to 20. I don't fucking know. We'll do something fun. Either way, thanks for watching. I'm gonna try to actually get a game plan done for tomorrow's stream, but as for plans for the rest of the week, we're going to have... let's see, my first day off is going to be Wednesday. So Wednesday through probably Sunday? Yeah, Sunday. We're gonna have days off. So we're gonna be streaming, guys. We're gonna be gaming. We're gonna turn into some gamers, some degenerate fucking freaks, alright? It's gonna be incredible. We're gonna do midnight streams, I don't know. Fucking God knows how long. It's gonna be ballers. It's gonna be incredible. So yeah, starting Wednesday, you'll probably see a midnight stream. You're gonna see a midnight stream Wednesday. You're gonna see one Thursday. You're definitely gonna see one Friday, and we're gonna try to fit one in on Saturday, and it's gonna be good. But until then, I hope you guys have a great fucking rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys next time.